Everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Bake with Oluwabukola on Ninja Bakers TV. If you've not subscribed, I think this is a very good time to kindly do that. Please also click the bell so that you can get instant notifications for every time I upload a video. And you can get the full recipe of this video down below in the description box, and I would also love to see your comments, and don't forget to share with friends and family. Okay, let's dive right into it. It's almost like the season of berries in Nigeria. You know, everyone is making one berry cake or the other, strawberry cake, blueberry cake, you know, and all of this. And so because of that, I also decided to try out a blueberry yummy recipe. It came out very nice. I loved the taste, I loved everything. And most importantly, there's something about berry cakes that just looks very fruity when you cut right into it. And because of that, I decided to shoot a recipe tutorial for you to also have in your recipe book, and you can also bake with family and friends. And if you're a professional baker, why not bake this and give to a client? You're definitely going to get good reviews. Alright, let's dive right into it. So the very first thing I'm going to do, these my berries, I'm taking that off camera. The very first thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring in my yogurt in, and I'm going to be adding my milk. So the first thing you need is yogurt and milk in the cup. You add that together and you give it a little stir. Okay, yeah, so you give it a little stir and you set aside. Okay, and in a separate bowl, we are definitely going to be doing the eggs. Here's the egg yolk. And you pour that into your mixing bowl. The beauty about any recipe I share is you do not need to have a mixer. These are recipes you can just do manually. Like you can use a whisk and you'll still get the same result you should get if you use a mixer. Okay, so your eggs goes into the bowl, then you add half of your sugar. When you check the description box down below, you see the sugar needed for this recipe. You're going to be using just half of your sugar now at this point. So I'm using half of my sugar. What you want to achieve with this mixture is you want to mix it until pale. Can you see? And always remember to scrape down your bowl, whether you're mixing this manually or with a mixer. So we want it to mix until pale. I'll be mixing one more time before I begin to add other ingredients. So it is pale enough. Now I'm going to be adding the yogurt mixture. Now I will be adding the remaining sugar. You know, I divided the sugar into two in the beginning. The very next thing I'm doing is this is our flour. It's here, and 1/4 cup of flour, or 200 grams. If you're using a kitchen scale to measure, or you're using a cup. And I'll be adding in corn flour. This is my corn flour. It goes in there. 2/3 cups of corn flour. I will be using 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Teaspoon of baking powder. To help incorporate, and that way you've made cake flour. So when they tell you, when you see a recipe that calls for cake flour, this is exactly what we are doing by adding corn flour, all-purpose flour, and the rising agent, which is the baking powder. And I've automatically made baking flour in the comfort of this kitchen. So I want to fold it in. I do not want to mix. So this is what I want to do. Is I'll be adding all-purpose flour in the berries, you know, just to give it a little bit of fun to coat this. You can use a cup of berries. So can you see that? So that will bring back my cake batter, and I will add this into the cake batter.